A 5, 6, 7, 8.
A 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the Hit Home Podcast. You're here with Natalie Hashka, city girl turned entrepreneur who transformed a dream into a successful real estate brand, making her first 6 figures at just 20-something from a house flip. I'm here with my co-host, Layla Anderson. And this is where we come to have raw conversations and build real connections around life, entrepreneurship, personal growth, pop culture, and real estate. We're so happy that you're here and hope that our experiences hit home with you. Get ready for some major realness and some kick-ass connections. We back with Hit Home.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, we got another episode for y'all. Today, we are talking about how to not give a fuck.
How do you do that?
Right. Where do you start?
I'm actually pretty good at it, actually. I can't lie.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so finding confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, sounds good.
And I feel like a lot of people struggle with that. I think a lot of people think they're confident, but I don't know how confident they really are.
I think like the most confident people I know have the most insecurities.
Well, I mean,
like
listen.
The most confident, like if someone comes to mind, like, and I'm like, they're really confident.
Right.
They probably have like the most.
My mom always told me growing up that people who came across really confident were usually like making up for something.
Yeah.
There was this makeup.
Like compensating.
Yeah, compensating.
Yeah.
And like there's a particular woman I'm thinking of. She was, she probably is still a makeup artist. And she came across like very boisterous and confident. And my mom's like, she's not confident. So yeah, I agree with that comment and what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got lots of research here that we did.
I fucking love like these episodes that have the research.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So let's first start off with what confidence is.
Okay.
So the dictionary defines it as a feeling.
Webster's dictionary.
Webster's dictionary. This is not Nat Lai's version.
Webster's dictionary defines love as.
Okay, so confidence, a feeling that everybody wants, yet most of us still believe we need a boost of it some days.
That's from a dictionary?
Similar to happiness or sadness, confidence is an emotion that can come and go. No matter how confident someone may seem, everyone has low days and challenging circumstances, and your confidence is going to ebb and flow.
That's deep from a dictionary.
Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Right, because I feel like there are certain days I'm more confident than others.
For sure.
Okay.
I think, yeah. And I think for women too, a big component of your confidence and how it ebbs and flows is like where you are in your cycle.
Yeah,
Don't you
likely,
think?
because like hormones have so much to do with that, right? And our feelings.
Yeah. Like when you're like ovulating.
Yeah.
And like in your, I think it's.
I know your phases. I still
yeah.
don't know all of them with my naturopath. I get confused.
Yeah, I think I know them. But when you're in like your follicular phase,
Right.
and
Then there's luteal.
And you're ovulating,
Yeah.
you feel really confident. And then in your luteal phase and your menstrual phase,
Yeah.
you fucking
That's interesting.
You don't even recognize the person in the mirror.
Well, we feel more woman. I am woman when
Yeah.
I'm
We have like
ovulating and dropping an egg.
One good week a
Yeah,
month.
it's no joke.
So like that week is probably when you feel the most confident and you can take on like your big projects and stuff.
That makes sense.
It's really interesting.
Okay, 2 other blurbs, and then we're gonna get into some other good shit here. A lot of people confuse self-confidence and self-esteem, apparently. Okay, so self-confidence is about your skills.
Okay.
Self-esteem is apparently about how much you value yourself.
Right.
So here's the thing. I am super confident. Like we haven't talked about this before we're recording today.
No.
So I'm like really confident. But I guess I kind of have low self-esteem.
Really? You think you have low self-esteem?
I have high values and I have a lot of self-worth, which comes from my mom. But I can only really think about when I'm dating. Like all my friends are like, these men are so lucky to date you. Like they're the lucky ones. They're winning. You're the trophy. And I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah.
And like they're constantly reminding me that I'm the prize. And even though I would say that like the girl's the prize, I would say that line all the time.
Yeah.
I never like feel that way because I'm just like, I don't know. And I don't think these high profile guys are better than me either though. I'm like, they're just human like all of us. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm very confident, but if I had to choose, I would say that my self-esteem is lower. Because like, I feel like the trauma from growing up from nothing and then being fucking fat and ugly, like fugly, I feel...
I don't want to bring that up again.
I just feel like we've already disturbed our audience with that story. We've got the receipts. Lay saw it. I wish we got I wish I got your response on camera when you saw my photo as a child.
It's everything you said it was.
And more.
Yeah. I have no idea who that little girl is.
The best is when I was like, but you can see it's me. And you're like, no.
No, like literally cannot see it. Anyway, yeah.
So I feel like if I had to choose where I was lacking, I'm going to say it would be self-esteem. Where do you think?
Yeah, but I think that about you or about myself?
No, about yourself.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm flipping the script on this therapy session.
Yeah. I think that my self-esteem has definitely improved, but like not till like my late 20s, which is really interesting. I was like, I had no self-esteem or confidence like when I was young.
Okay.
And I don't think it's funny because I spoke to my cousin about this and she was listening to one of our other episodes and she's like, I had no idea that that's how you felt.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, because you would like, that's not how I project.
Of
so
course.
like I definitely used to compensate with confidence. Like overcompensate, I would say.
Right.
But I think I don't know. I think your self-esteem kind of ebbs and flows too. I think your confidence is just like a facade. Like literally we just said I just said to you, everything that I do, like I'm good at, like I do, like. Okay,
but that's where I agree. So when it says self-confidence about your skills, like I'm hella confident about being a realtor.
Yeah.
And knowing that like I do my job well and I feel like very superior to some other realtors.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you always feel good about yourself.
Right, and that's why. So self-esteem is about how much you value yourself. And see, that's where I go back to like my childhood and then also like my scars and my wounds from the accident. Like there was a long time I did so much therapy on like my scars and my injuries made me feel less than.
Yeah.
Like I went through a phase of feeling worthless because I was like,
for sure.
Yeah, and I would tell my therapist like, why would a man love me? Like, why would a man want me?
Yeah.
Like I've got a concussion and I've got like a huge scar.
You're a bag of bones.
Is that a good thing? I don't know. No, I mean, I got some ass, a bag of bones and an ass.
And an ass, yeah.
But yeah, for real, like, so I feel like if I had to choose, like I've always been super confident. I was on honors roll and I was like very academically inclined, which you talked about.
Yeah.
And
which is funny because things like that should contribute to your self-esteem and give you a few like brownie points up. Yeah. But it doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah. No. So
I think it's because it's all exterior. I think self-esteem is so deep rooted.
Okay, so wait, I want to flip this on you. Hold on.
Okay.
Because you didn't fully answer my question here.
Sorry.
So where do you think you lack those? Do you think that you're more confident about your skills? Okay. So let's talk about like skills. Maybe you're a great cooker or cooker. That's not right. Cook. Stop. Blonde moment.
Sorry.
A great cook or baker. I wanted to say cook and baker together, so it was a cooker.
No, I think that...
Or like great realtor.
Yeah.
Or...
I'm telling you, everything that I do, like I'm good at... I am a jack of all trades, but a master of none. I swear to God. Like I can do things really well.
Okay. So then you're confident is what you're telling me, like me.
But I'm confident. Like I have a high skill set.
Okay.
But I would say that my self-esteem is definitely not on par.
So you're me.
Yeah.
Where we
but
agree.
I think a lot of people are like that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe not. I don't know.
Because there's a stat out there and I don't have the stat in front of me, but there is a stat that men overvalue their qualifications when it comes to jobs and women under. So I actually think that men would be different. I think their self-esteem would be higher. Correct.
And their confidence in their abilities would be lower.
Right.
And I actually can see that because I'm thinking of like a few like males that I know and I'm like, man, they're like so like, and before we differentiated between self-esteem and confidence. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy so confident about?
And I feel like a lot of guys would actually
think that
be
they just
high on both. I think a lot of guys would be overconfident and also have too much self-esteem where they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Where I think a lot of women would undervalue themselves. Like, be like, I'm underqualified for that job, or I'm not smart enough, or like, I'm not pretty enough for that man. And I think most men would be like, no, like, I've got the full package. I am smart enough. I could apply for that role.
Yeah, but that also sounds so mean. Like, you shouldn't have that high of self-esteem.
But there is a difference between confidence and cockiness.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Right?
But I think that, I think when you look at it just from like an outsider, you're like, man, well, like where do they get this cockiness from? And I think that translates into like how they perceive their self-worth.
Totally. And probably how they perceive other people.
We sound like such bitches. But it's true. Sorry.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're going to talk about confident people and insecure people. But self-confidence is a belief that one is capable of successfully meeting the demands of a task. So that's furthering our skill set, okay? Mm-hmm. It's deep-rooted in a sense of feeling worthy and an intrinsic sense of okayness with who we are. Mm-hmm. Real confidence emanates from acceptance of ourselves and our imperfections and mistakes and all. Mm-hmm. Well, then in that case,
count me out.
Count me out, because have I fully accepted myself? I feel like I'm still working on that part with my therapist, and most of that is like the trauma from the accident. And I'm fine. I know I'm not perfect. So the imperfections, and like, we all make mistakes. I'm actually the first one who's like, I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. I will always say I'm wrong. But yeah, I guess like that part, because it's taken me a long time to be like, I'm okay with all of the things that have happened with me in the accident.
I honestly think that just comes with time. It just does. I don't think that anyone can just get there like at a certain point or like whatever. I think it just depends on your circumstances.
Yeah.
And it just comes with time.
Yeah, because
I think that's why, like, they say
time heals all.
You're older and wiser.
Yeah,
like you truly do. Like I remember, like, being like, I don't know, like 19 and being like, I fucking know everything.
I know,
like,
you think
I
you
know
do
everything. And then I was like 24, and I'm like, man, I don't know that
shit.
much. I don't think. And then now I'm like, I fucking don't know anything, and I don't want to know anything.
Because you see how big the world is, right? And like how much there is to still learn.
Yeah. So it's funny how like it kind of flips, but at the same time, when you think you know everything, you don't feel that confident.
That's right.
But now my confidence has gone up, and I know that I don't know anything.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
What was I going to say? I was going to mention something about my accident. Oh, well, it'll come to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so confident people. Mm-hmm. Confident people celebrate other people's successes. I do that with no problem. Mm-hmm. You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They're open-minded. Yeah, I am. I see a lot of gray. I'm not black and white. Mm-hmm. They're optimistic. I'm optimistic about everything but love, and anybody who knows me and is listening to this that knows me will be like, yup, she negative when it comes to love, though.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic about things, like, in general, unless I've been burned by something, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're willing to take risks. I'm a huge risk taker.
I don't know if I'm a big risk taker. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It just depends what it is.
Okay.
I'm not going to jump out of a fucking airplane, but like, if it's a business decision, I'm willing to take a risk and see where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about financial risk, like investing, stocks, investments with?
My eyes glaze over. I don't even want to talk about that.
Okay. They laugh at themselves. We both laugh at ourselves.
Oh yeah. If you're not self-deprecating, what are you doing with your life?
Decisive. I think we're both very decisive. You took no time to answer me yes to this podcast on the spot.
Yeah, but again, it depends on what it is.
And who it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Always learning and growing. That's both of us.
Yeah.
You admit that you have made a mistake. I just said I do. Can you admit when you've made a mistake or no?
Depends. I think I could. I think I'm getting there.
That's good.
I'm getting there.
And I guess
I'm learning. I'm a child of growth.
Yeah, good. Okay. Sure. Yeah. The next one kind of coincides with the mistakes ones. Accepting your responsibility.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Ready to make a move in the GTHA?
We'd love to be a part of that journey. Not in our area, but still in Canada? Connect with us and we will point you in the right direction. Okay, insecure people.
Okay.
This is going to be spicy.
I feel like this is just going to... Okay, go on.
Let's see, though, if we're any of these.
Yeah.
So insecure people judge and are jealous of others. So you and I have talked about this earlier. We don't have a jealous bone in our body.
I have no... Like, I'm not
Guys
jealous
hate it about me.
at all. Yeah. Eric hates it. He's like, you don't love me. And I'm like, no, it's just, I'm not jealous.
I'm not a jealous person.
I'm not fucking worried.
And I know they say you should have some level of jealousy with your partner, but it's like,
I don't think that that's true.
I don't know.
I don't
so
think that
I'm
that's
not
true.
jealous. And I used to be judgmental. When I was young, I pride myself on that I'm not because I hate that people judge me.
Yeah. I could be judgy.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be. And I was going to say, Eric would tell me that I'm judgy. He's told me that I'm judgy before.
Judgmental based on what other people do? Like, how are you judgy?
I'm growing, okay?
No, but I'm saying, like, if you were out and you saw someone acting a certain way. Or
yeah, I'd be like, stop fucking acting like an idiot.
Or, like, would you roll your eyes at what someone was wearing? Like, are you judgmental on, like, if someone is, like, inappropriate, shows up to an event inappropriately dressed?
Yeah, I would.
Or classless, or like
half
naked.
I would. I'd be like, why? Like, for what reason?
Because I would judge like that.
It's not like, it's not like deep rooted. I just kind of roll my eyes at it.
Like, did your mama teach you better?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why don't you have the mom that I have?
I know.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna pray for them.
Okay.
No, but Eric, I was gonna say something about him.
What's happening to us? Do one of us have baby brain?
No.
Like, we're both losing our train of thought today.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait. I was gonna say something and it was funny. Fuck.
Whatever. If it comes back, you just interrupt me, okay? Okay, they're closed-minded. Obviously, that's not us because we just said that we're open-minded. Mm-hmm. They're pessimistic. Also not us. Mm-hmm. Unless it's love. They're afraid of change. Oh, I knew a girl who literally like had the same tradition. She wouldn't change anything because she was like time warped in this time, like holding on to something.
Yeah.
But it was through trauma though.
I like change.
Me too. And I embrace it.
I do embrace it. Yeah. I think you need change. To be healthy,
Totally.
You need change.
Okay, they hide flaws. Yeah, I'm opposite. I'm just like, here are my flaws.
No, I hide some flaws.
You do?
Yeah. Like, we've talked about this before, like I don't, like, there's certain parts of, like, my body that I don't like to show. Like, I think I have, like, mammoth arms.
I don't like my arms
But,
either.
like, also, who cares? Like, is someone going to remember that they saw my fat arms? Like, no.
You know how long it took me to show my scar on my foot?
On your foot?
Yeah, because I hated it in sandals. And my friend Danielle was like, yo, that's badass that you have, like, a big-ass scar on your foot.
Let me see it.
Not right now.
Let me see it right now.
I'll show you after.
No, let me see it right now. Let me see
and,
it. Just pop it out. Just pop it out.
I have many. It's all up the side, and I have them on the back,
Literally,
too.
don't even see it.
Whatever. I hated it. But, like, her saying that it made me badass, I was like, she's right, because, like, I like scars on guys. I think they're fucking hot.
You're like a superhero.
Like, when growing up, my uncle had a scar in his eyebrow, and I thought it was so sexy.
That's
and,
like a 90s thing, though.
I know. And, like, I love scars on dudes. But I was like, why did my scar make me feel like I was less than and not worthy? Isn't it fucked up?
Yeah, but women are supposed to be, like, perfect. That's why.
Yeah, well, good luck with that with me. And I just recently showed a scar in Tulum that, like, no one has seen. That was really big for me to show.
How healing was that, though? It's like exposure therapy.
Here's the thing. The men that I've dated have not noticed it. The woman that does my spray tans for me, she was like, if you never pointed it out, I see naked women. Like, I go in buck naked for my spray tans. Yeah. She was like, I see naked women all the time. Yeah. And she's in the fitness industry. And she was like, I would not have seen it. So she was actually like, don't ever bring that up to a guy. Yeah. But, like, I know it's there.
Yeah, of course you do, because it's your body.
And I see it every day in the shower, and I hate it.
Yeah, no, that's fair, though. But there's I don't think that, like, it's just a component of insecurities. Everyone has, like...
Totally.
Everyone has something.
Yeah.
There's no way that you don't have anything that
No, definitely. About. Okay, they're indecisive.
Indecisive, yeah.
Which makes sense. They act like they know it all. Interesting. Because here you and I just said in the previous list of confident people, we were like, there's so much to learn. And as we've gotten older, we see how big things is.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Things are. I can't even talk today. Right. And so that's interesting that they're know-it-alls. I actually hate that equality in a person, that when they're a know-it-all.
Yeah. And when they can't listen to a
unattractive.
different perspective. Yeah, I hate that.
I know. Okay, they make excuses. I friggin' hate excuses.
Yes.
I hate them.
Yeah.
And they blame others, so they're not taking accountability.
Yeah.
So the only one out of all of those things that you and I somewhat resonated with, and it was small, was that we can be judgy sometimes.
Yeah.
But like all the others. So I guess we're confident.
Yeah,
Check,
I would
check.
say, yeah. I mean, I would say that I'm confident. It's taken a while to get there.
That's
but
great,
like, yeah, it's interesting what happens with age, you know?
Well, I just think you naturally become more accepting of yourself because you don't give a fuck, right? It's like you feel more comfortable in your skin. You're more accepting of yourself. Even after my accident, it was one of those things where I was like, regardless of how I view my body and feel about it, I've got one body, you got one temple, and like it's carrying me. It doesn't matter that I've got a scar on my foot. These feet allow me to walk. I get up out of bed on my own every day. Yeah. And I'm still being able to function as an independent woman, despite all the other hiccups and the things that I might fixate on.
For sure.
And so I think there's like a level of appreciation and respect that you get for yourself as you get older, because you're like, yeah, fuck, I've been through shit and I came out on the other end.
Totally. I think that being in like an age of social media, obviously this always comes up, but it's such a huge component.
It is.
But like a lot of that can set back finding confidence and finding how to not give a fuck about anything, because you're always comparing yourself to people that you admire, which is not a bad thing, but like I think you can lose self-identity. Yeah. And if you don't know who you are,
I was just say that
you're not going to be able to find the confidence that you need.
And if you don't know who you are, I feel like it would kind of set you back finding out who you are, because social media is just a highlight reel and all you're doing is comparing yourself to people.
Yeah. And I mean, you're the sum of like
the five people
that
you spend the most
closest
time with.
People to you. So like that in and of itself is a beautiful thing. But I think that also, like, when you're scrolling and you're paying attention to people you admire on social media, those people count as being close
totally.
To you.
Yeah.
So
they're taking up your rent-free space in your head.
Yeah, exactly. So when you're spending time with those people, and they are giving you their highlight reel, you're not seeing anything raw. No. You're not seeing anything real, really.
And it's like subconscious in your head, right? What you're doing.
So that'll fuck your head up.
Totally.
For sure.
No, and like this guy that I was that I'm dating, we had talked about that, because I said, like, I'm very intentional about who I date. And I'm very intentional with who I surround myself with. Yeah. I feel like time is our biggest commodity, and I don't feel like everyone deserves to have access to me. No. And today, we're here together. It doesn't matter who I spend my time with. It's an energy exchange.
Totally.
And there's a lot of suckers. There's a lot of leeches in this world, and they don't fill your cup, and they just like take. Yeah. So I feel like it's super important that we do remember, because that's like an old stat, that you are the sum of the top 5 people that you surround yourself with.
So true.
And it is so true. Yeah. So like, be around people that are doing better than you, or that are wiser than you, or smarter, or just good people. Like, it doesn't have to be like about money or status, but be around good people, right? So important. Okay, so looking at ways to be more confident. So the first one, which we nailed, is not comparing yourself to others. That's probably the biggest one, right? Like, be you, everybody else is taken, right? That quote, just be you, everybody else is taken. Yeah. So like, just stop comparing yourself to people. And it's easier said than done.
Totally, especially
right,
now.
But like, that's why they say being you is your superpower. Yeah. Right? No one else can do things the way you do. Exactly. And that's what makes you you.
Exactly.
Okay, the second one here, surround yourself with positive people, which we already touched on. Wait, should we have done this?
I think we should have just made the list.
We should have just made the list.
Yeah, you don't even have to read it.
No. So we already talked about that. So focus on your top 5 people. Taking care of your body. Obviously, this is like a no-brainer, and part of what I do in my life. So being active and staying healthy has many benefits, right? So we've got higher levels of confidence and self-esteem will be when you fuel your body with nutrient-dense foods. So a lot of people know that I eat 80% whole foods and 20% processed foods only. So I do think that it is important to think about what we're putting into our body.
Totally.
You'll feel stronger, healthier, you have more energy. All of those things result in you feeling more confident. Exercise is a big one, physical activity.
Yeah,
So,
the
I mean, that's
endorphins.
like endorphins, serotonin, right? Especially if you're depressed. It will help boost your self-confidence. A study found that regular physical activity improved participants' body image. And when their body image improved, they felt more confident. And that's why they say, look good, feel good.
Oh, yeah.
That
for
saying,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense too.
Yep.
Meditating. So more than just a relaxation practice, it can help boost self-confidence, which I wouldn't have realized that.
Oh, yeah. It's so intentional.
Right. But it's breathing technique, right? Which I focus on too. And I guess so, right? And being still with your mind. So it helps you to recognize and accept yourself. It also teaches you to stop negative self-talk. I work on this with my therapist all the time. She's like, be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to your friends. And it's so true. It helps disconnect you from unhelpful mental chatter interfering with your confidence.
Yeah, it trains your mind to
Right.
be able to shut that out. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was commuting, I used to practice my stillness and my nice self-talk, and I would meditate driving because I would try and focus not on the road rage and all the traffic around me. And I was like, this is the perfect time. Like, you hear horns and you hear ambulances, because I worked in downtown Toronto forever.
Yeah.
And people couldn't understand how I could stay so calm in like 3 hours of rush hour traffic.
I have, like, really bad road rage.
But they say that's like the time you try to silence everything.
Yeah.
Because like, how easy is it to meditate when you've got the perfect candle lit and the music on and the
of
lights
course.
off
The best
and no one's
setting.
around
But
and
it's
there's
not
no
a
sound.
challenge.
They say if you can truly master meditating, you can silence it in pure chaos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one here, sleep. This is a big one. So skimping on sleep can take a toll on your emotions. We'll get on more of what I want to add to this in a later episode, but people who have a lack of sleep will actually eat more processed foods and overeat calories.
Yeah, it's the whole idea that it's like it's your willpower diminishes when you don't have energy.
All of it.
So at the end of the day, you could eat healthy and do all the good things all day, but if you are tired, that's why they say stop eating after 7. It's not just because of your metabolism.
No,
it's because you make bad decisions.
For sure.
And you're tired and you don't have the mental willpower to say no to things.
I'm sorry, I'm smiling because you reminded me of something my mom used to tell me when I had a curfew, and she'd be like, nothing good happens after midnight, Natalie.
Yeah, it's true.
I know, well, I should have thought about that when I went on my date at 1 o'clock in the morning, but nothing good was going to happen that night, Natalie.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But so you made me think of that when you're like, you make bad decisions after
scientific.
7 p.m.
Yeah, your willpower diminishes as your energy diminishes. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So it says here, good quality sleep has been linked with positive personality traits, including being optimistic and having higher levels of self-esteem, which makes sense, right?
Yeah, so find me sleeping beauty.
Yeah. So things that you can do here, being kind to yourself, which we talked about, okay? Self-talk, giving yourself some grace, which is something that I try to practice every day because I am so hard on myself, and like, I'm not competitive at all. I'm my worst rival.
Yeah.
So it's always like me versus me.
Yeah.
But I'm so hard on myself.
Yeah.
Are you hard on yourself?
No.
No? And are you competitive with yourself or with others? Or
No.
just not competitive at all?
Not at all.
Yeah, so I'm not competitive at all. I'm just like, I'm hard on myself because I'm like, I gotta like
No, I'm not
be
really
better
hard.
all the time.
No, if anything, I'm like too lax. It's kind of bad.
It's not bad. Face your fears is another one here. Showing
I
up
don't
off.
want to. How about no?
Showing up authentic. I can't say it.
Oh, okay. Do we need to take a break? Authentic?
No.
Authentically?
Authentically.
Okay.
Sounds like, looks like, ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Embracing your imperfections but focusing at the same time at doing things that you're good at.
Okay.
Which makes sense, right? Because if you do things you're good at, you're going to feel good.
So
You're going to feel accomplished, right?
for sure.
Like, good girl, pat on the back.
Yeah. So I always used to joke, like, I don't do things that I'm not good at. Like, I don't try things that I know I'm not good at.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it. Like, and it's bad because, like, I'm never going to try anything new. But, like, if I know that I'm not going to be good at it, I won't do it.
Okay.
But I'm good at everything else that I do.
Okay, so there is a theory, and if Mac's listening to this, she's going to know this, because when I was helping her with her training when we first met years ago, I told her this. So in the fitness industry, most people, like 99% of people, go to the gym and they do the exercises that they're good at or they like.
Yeah.
And then like 5-10 years later, they're like, oh, well, you just have better genetics than me. And like, I've never been able to like get those results.
Yeah.
If people focused on their weaknesses, so first of all, like if you're looking at a body and you're like, okay, like my legs need the improving, not my shoulders. So if you focus on the weakness of your area, or focused on doing the exercise that you're not good at, your body will improve so much faster, which people don't realize. And again, it just took me back to what you said, because when you hyper focus on the things you're good at, you're not strengthening the other area.
I'm not growing.
Right. Yeah. And it's like the fitness industry is big on that. So I could draw a parallel there for us. Help us spread the love one home at a time. Rate, review, and share this podcast. It would mean the world to us, and hey, it may even change someone else's world. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find us both on Instagram @TheRealNat and @LayRealEstate. Okay, so rewarding yourself with accomplishments, no matter how small. And, you know, my family's good for this, especially because I'm single. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, you sold a house, let's go out. Or, like, it's your birthday or it's your work anniversary, whatever it is. I think it's just, like, good to, I guess, acknowledge those little wins. Because, like, little wins add up to a big win. Yeah. Right?
I treat myself all the time. It's not in me.
Yeah? Okay, that's good.
I never deprive myself of anything. It's actually bad.
No, that's... No, it's good. Okay, stepping out of your...
I'm my own best friend.
So, Layla,
it's me.
Myself.
Who's your biggest fan? Myself.
Stop.
It's true.
I guess she's confident. Okay, stepping out of your comfort zone.
No.
You don't step out of yours? I feel like I always push myself out of mine.
Really? What do you do to do that?
Well, like lots of stuff. I play around with fashion is a big thing for me. And so like I might wear something in a season that I might not normally wear, but I'm like, I can rock it. I'm going to wear it. I try to do new activities all the time. I'm game for anything. Like when I was in Tulum for my birthday, my friend was like, literally like, you just said no to nothing. Everything I wanted to do, the day I wanted, the time, I was like, yep, let's do it. Let's do it.
I guess it just depends on what it is.
Like I'm very laid back and easygoing. Like someone said over the weekend that I'm too lenient and laid back to a detriment. And I think they're right. Yeah. And even with these guys I am, because I'm just like, I'm so understanding and I'm so like chill and bro. Like I'm like, yeah, that's no worries. Like we're good. And the average girl would be like, you're not giving me a concrete date. And I didn't see you 4 times this week. And you want me to cook? I want you to take me out for dinner and spend money on me. Like I'm just so lenient because I'm so chill.
So chill.
Yeah. And like I'm not. Wow, that's never a good sign. Interesting.
I wouldn't say that. Like it. I don't know.
Like I don't care if people reschedule on me. I don't care if plans change.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that chill. I would call that like accommodating.
Accommodating. I'm not a pushover.
I don't think you're chill.
Okay. So accommodating. They use the word too laid back.
No, I don't think you're laid back at all.
And lenient.
You're not laid back? Do you think you're laid back?
I'm not laid back in general, but with guys I might be.
Yeah, but that's just because you don't give a fuck. That's why.
That's why?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing.
If you found the one that you really, really liked, you're gonna be upset. That's all I'm saying. Go on.
Okay, next. Knowing when to say no and learning to set boundaries. So I feel like people struggle with boundaries. It took me a long time to say no. But listen, women have the disease to please. That's why we are the yes.
Yeah, I'm the freaking firstborn daughter. So I am a people pleaser.
Right, and I think so many women suffer with that. And learning to set boundaries is hard. But here's the thing. We teach people how to treat us. I'm a firm believer of this. For sure. Right? So when you lay down boundaries, you're letting people know what you will and will not tolerate.
Yeah.
And
I had to go to therapy for that.
Right. And so I think it's super important to have boundaries, and boundaries are healthy. Like totally. I've got a friend, I don't know if this friend listens to my podcast, but she's canceled on our dinner a couple times. And she had commented recently on Instagram that she had to have better boundaries. I'm like, yeah, you do. So like you need to stop canceling on dinner because a client wants to have a service with you.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain to her, like, our business is different. We're 24/7. We don't know when a house is going to get listed, and we got to show a property and write an offer.
Yeah.
We do work weird hours and around the clock. But she's a service-based industry. You can have set hours and be flexible and fit people in without being a pushover and looking like you're desperate.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So like someone doesn't need to come for a service, okay? Whether that's hair, nails, anything to do with aesthetics.
Yeah.
At like 7 or 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Of your business hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I agree.
So I feel like a lot of people struggle with boundaries in general.
I struggle with boundaries like with people.
Okay, explain.
And like doing too much and like people pleasing. Okay. And letting people take advantage. Okay.
I haven't experienced that with our relationship, but I feel like we're very balanced.
That's how I've always been. I'm a lot better now. But I always wanted to be like a fixer. So I would allow people to just treat me however, especially with like an old working relationship. Like I look back on that and I'm like, that was fucking so toxic.
So can I interrupt you?
And I would just say yes to everything. And people think like saying yes to everything is a good thing. It's not a good thing at all.
No. Okay, so I didn't know you were a fixer. So hold up. I need to go on a tangent with this quickly.
Okay.
I'm an empath and I attract narcissists in relationships. So I know people are like, you have a type, and they think that my type is these high profile athletic dudes. That ain't my type. My type is fixing people and finding broken people. And narcissists are attracted to empaths. Okay. So I'm the fixer. Like I want to like take in the little wounded, man and then like fix him and make him better and teach him all the things that I know and evolve them. And it's like, no. And like, I decided in 2020, the last guy I dated before I took like this hiatus from dating and like decided to be abstinent from sex and all this, I was like, he's the last person that I'm going to take in like this. Yeah. It is not my job to fix people. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
I think actually like my marriage is probably the only relationship that has not happened.
Right. That's a good thing though.
Which is great. But I know someone that identifies as a fixer, but is also a narcissist. So that's kind of fucked up. Like
so
identifies.
That must feed their ego
though.
That must feed their ego though then.
Oh, they think like they're an empathetic person and they characteristically take in broken people and baby them and like whatever, but to a fault.
But do you think that's more control though from the narcissist?
Yes. So I think that feeds their ego.
Right. That's my point. That makes sense.
And they almost like feel like this person needs me.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's fucked up.
It's a codependency and I think more of a control thing and feeding their ego.
Yeah. And I agree. But I think that whole dynamic is fucked up.
Yeah. I didn't know we were both fixers. It's so weird how we learned so much about each other on this podcast.
I know.
I love it.
I know.
Okay, so setting realistic goals is another thing you can do. So failing several times until you figure out what works is something that's super important when it comes to being confident. It makes you wonder if you have what it takes to succeed. It also can help you leave yourself questioning how to be more confident while still achieving your dreams. And the answer lies in setting realistic goals. So not setting your goals so high that you don't attain them, but high enough where you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and boundaries, failing, learning from your fails, getting back up, dusting your shoulders off, so to speak, and then going out there again. Yeah. Which makes sense, right? But I feel like we have a generation of people who I think they think they're all going to be famous and millionaires. I know. And again, takes us back to social media. I'm not sure if that's where this is coming from, but it's like, I think a lot of these people need to realize that not everybody is going to earn six figures and be famous or, Insta famous or whatever, or an influencer. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that they see the growth of like TikTok, Instagram, and they're like, this bitch did it. Why can't I do it? And then everyone like, and what is that life anyway?
I know.
Like, I wouldn't want that life.
No.
But like, yeah, I think that people see it and they're like, oh my God,
totally.
The possibilities are endless. When
Yeah.
when the possibilities are endless and you have no direction,
Right.
You have no path to get there.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
But there's a point that when we were talking before about how the people around you, like, and you're the sum of the 5 people around you. When I had when I looked back on this relationship, it was a working relationship.
The one you spoke about previously? The same one? Okay.
So I look back at myself, like photos of myself from that time, and I'm like, you literally look sick and stressed.
Yeah.
My hair was thin. Like now when I wear my hair curly, it actually looks really good.
Oh, I love your hair curly.
Before, I was like, it literally like looked scraggly, like, and it was like falling out and so thin.
Right.
And like, I actually, like, I have a thyroid problem, but I also think that stressful relationship was not helping my thyroid, and the meds weren't working.
Of course.
So it's fucked how like you can look back and there's a physical,
yes.
You can tell physically how someone was stressed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so something you had touched on earlier was being confident as a woman. And there's definitely some research here that you and I had done that we want to share with our listeners. So confidence and confident issues are more pronounced in women. Yeah. And I feel like that's no surprise. I feel like, I mean, my one physiotherapist, he had said to me one day when I was with him and he was working on me, I feel bad for women like you. I feel bad for women like you who have to be online and you're beautiful and you don't even know you're beautiful and all you do is probably compare yourself to other women. And he was like, as a man who is the like exact same age as me, he was like, we don't have those same issues. Like, as you guys, we don't feel like we need a filter. We're not looking at our angles or anything like that. I'm not saying that men don't have the issues. They just don't face them in the same way that we do. Right. Now, obviously here it's saying largely due to gender socialization and cultural messages around gender roles and being female. Some women believe that mimicking male behavior is the solution to this confidence gap.
I don't think it is though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
True confidence isn't about emulation, but more acceptance. Women radiate unparalleled strength when they wholly embrace their identity, recognizing and celebrating their unique strength that superpowers them and which comes with being a woman.
I think that there's like a whole talk about like, and we're not going to get into like the whole gender thing.
I know, definitely, but
I think that there's a lot of women nowadays, like I would say in the last like year or so that I've been seeing that are embracing their like divine feminine energy and their soft feminine energy.
Totally.
And I think that like we're women, we're meant to be women.
Yeah.
And I don't think that
like I'm trying to be softer even.
Yeah. Like acting more masculine does not serve us like to our highest power,
it
like
doesn't.
to what we're supposed to, like when we've talked about life purpose before too. Your life purpose isn't to act more masculine because like what even is that?
No.
Like you act like the way that you feel and like when you're in your feminine zone, that's when you're most powerful.
I agree. Totally. Being more confident has a lot of benefits, obviously. So it just makes you feel good, bottom line. With that being said, though, having self-confidence can also bring many additional benefits to your home, work, and relationship life. So here's a look at, I guess, some like positive effects of being more confident. So the first one is better performance. So they're relating this to more work. But rather than wasting time and energy on worrying that you're not good enough, you can devote your energy to your efforts. I love that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Ultimately, you perform better when you have more self-confidence. Healthier relationships. So having self-confidence not only impacts how you feel about yourself, but it also helps you understand and love others better. That's so true.
And be like more accepting of others too, I
think so, because if you accept yourself, you're obviously going to accept others.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people like project what they're insecure about.
Totally.
So like when you're intolerant of the things that other people are doing, or you get mad,
they say it's mimicking something in you.
It's mimicking something in you that you don't like.
That's exactly right. They say that in therapy.
Yeah.
It says here, it also gives you the strength to walk away from a relationship if you're not getting what you need or what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, as my mom always said, what one man won't do, another will.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and like even with dating,
if he wanted to, he would.
Right. And there have been times where I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be vocal about this or be vulnerable and say something. But the fact is that the wrong man is not going to receive that. The right man is going to receive it right.
Yeah.
And I've had to even tell myself that. And if he doesn't receive it, I need to move on because you ain't the one for me.
Yeah. And it's hard because you don't want to like rock the boat.
That's exactly the term.
But you're just being authentically yourself.
Which is one of the key things here for being confident.
Exactly. It's all a learning process.
Totally. So it says here, openness to try new things as well. So when you believe in yourself, you're more willing to try new things.
Yeah.
Whether you apply for a promotion at a job or sign up for a cooking class, putting yourself out there is a lot easier when you have confidence in yourself and your abilities. And this is why I say, out of anything, I give myself so much credit for putting myself out here dating. It is not easy.
Yeah, I don't envy you.
And and it's like, you know, whether I meet somebody or not that's going to be, you know, Mr. Right and not Mr. Right now, or here for a good time, not a long time. I just give myself credit that I'm putting myself out there, and I'm going on dates, and I'm opening up, and I'm being vulnerable. You're just learning so much about yourself. I'm learning about myself. And that's why I say this process is more about me, not these guys.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. Yep.
And being resilient. This is the last one here. Believing in yourself can enhance your resiliency in life and your ability to bounce back from any challenge or adversity that you face. Yeah. And I think that's really huge. Important, right? Because it's not how many times you fall down, it's how many times you keep getting back up. And I've definitely learned that in my life. And like, I don't think I'll ever stay down. Like, I always pick myself back up and keep going no matter how hard it gets.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think those are like really nice takeaways. I guess for me, in going over this before we wrap up, I would definitely say that I still agree with what I originally said. I think that I am super confident in my skills. And definitely you and I fell pretty much like verbatim under the confident people list of things. So we're definitely both confident. But I would say, I guess you and I could still improve our self-esteem.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, just to reiterate to our listeners, that's how much you value yourself.
Yeah, that's always a work in progress, though.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Me too.
Yeah, we're a whip.
It's the journey.
Work in progress.
Oh my God.
It's a whip.
Deal with you and your acronyms.
It's a J-Lo acronym, and I love J-Lo.
Oh,
she's my spiritual animal.
Help me, Jesus.
Sorry, J-Lo. J-Ho.
J-Ho.
So hopefully you guys were able to learn something today. I hope you were able.
I did.
Stop.
I definitely did.
I learned something about you, boo.
You too.
Hopefully you were able to, you know, see yourself in some of this between, you know, these lists between the confident people and insecure people.
I think it's like such a good episode for like self-reflection.
Yeah, I think so, right? Because when you know better, you do better. Totally. And I think we're all just trying to be the best version. Like I always say, I'm trying to be Nat 2.0. And I feel like we're all just, some of us, most of us are trying to be better versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, I really hope that people can learn to not give a fuck.
Honestly, who fucking cares about anything?
I know.
Who cares about anything? We're on a floating rock.
Oh my God, that's such a good point.
It's true. Like, if you think about how small we are.
I was just going to say that everything.
It's fucked.
You know,
who cares?
After my accident, I was like, everything is so trivial.
Yeah.
It's so trivial.
You know what? Actually, and this is how I'm going to close it.
Yeah.
My faith.
Yeah.
Like, in God.
I know.
Has exponentially helped me be more confident.
I agree.
And not give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, I agree though.
Literally not care about anything.
I agree.
Because nothing fucking matters.
It doesn't, and I do believe that the divine timing of things, and I feel like he had, he has proved me right so many times. I thought that I was on the right path, and he slowed me down, and he has brought me things at the right time.
Yeah. Honestly.
So, you know, and the takeaway from Tulum, what is meant to be will be.
Exactly.
I am not forcing anything or questioning anything.
Exactly.
So I love that we're ending it like this.
Aw, so
it was like
cute.
our text message the other day. What did you say?
I don't know.
Something about, you said, peace be with you. And I said, and with you.
Oh, yeah.
And the emoji, the shaking hand emoji. You were dead. I got you back.
My sister in Christ.
Yeah. Oh, we're funny. So on that note.
I mean it in all seriousness.
Yeah. So on that note, peace be with you to our listeners.
And with your spirit.
And we'll catch you on the next episode, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's put a bow on it and wrap this episode up. Thank you for joining us today, where we got real and raw. If this hit home for you, don't forget to tap those stars and subscribe to join us next time. Remember what we're here for: raw conversations and real connections. So don't just stop there. Find us both on Instagram at @TheRealNat and @Lai Real Estate, and let's connect. Until next time, on the podcast that feels like home.